Hello, it's the Rack of Doom again. Right, this is a very quick demonstration of the completed unit, finally complete, hooray! Right, quick walkthrough. The bottom bit there, the three fans, that's the back end of a server case, which is the PC. Here we have a Studio Master C3 mixer. Very simple device. Has 12 channels, I believe, although most of those are stereo pairs. Very simple EQ, basic, but to be honest, that's all I really need. Above that, we have an LSS MIDI Verb number 4. Beautiful unit this. I got it second hand, 50 quid, including delivery. I was absolutely chuffed with that. Just above that, we have your basic box standard radio mic receiver, mounted with the forward rack ears, which are, just probably there for effect, really. Above that, we have the monitor. Not touchscreen. That's a possible future project, but that slides out as basically like that. When I'm doing a set, I have it like that, but for this demonstration, I'm going to put it out of the way, as it obscures the view. I have a keyboard set up. I don't normally use a keyboard on stage. I use the phone that I'm currently filming this with, connected via Bluetooth, and I have a custom interface where I press big buttons to change the next set and so on. I have it in offline mode, so I don't get phone calls interrupting it or anything. I've got a set of USB speakers hooked up to the PC at the moment because I didn't want to have to go through hooking up the PA for this demonstration. Although the PA is quite simple to hook up now, as it's a case of 2 cables out the back to the speakers, 1 cable to my lights, and that's pretty much it, because everything else is kind of wrapped up. Big thank you, by the way, to Al for giving me this rack for Note, which is bloody nice of him. I can't lift it, but it has got wheels, so it'll be alright. Not great for upstairs carries, but it's alright. There's always people willing to help me out if I ask really nicely. Okay, so why, I hear you ask, have I got this massive rack set up when I could do most of this via a laptop? Well, I can't afford a decent laptop that will run Show Magic at the moment. I also like a PC-based approach, simply because if I decide that I need a bigger hard disk, it's less of a mission. If I want more memory, less of a mission. And I can change power supplies and stuff easily. You have less chance of having ground loop problems as well, which is nice. The PC, if you're interested, is hooked up via a USB external sound card, which I've mounted inside the actual case of the PC. I'll show you the back, but it's just a massive mess and you can't really see anything. The PC at the back, I've got a USB to DMX converter for the lights. I have a USB to MIDI converter, which is hooked up to the reverb unit, allowing me to control the reverb unit dynamically, which I will demonstrate. Well, let's do it now. Okay, now, how it works with the set is you can press space when you've got the user screen for Show Magic up. That's all I'm running at the moment, and that'll cycle through your stuff. So I can essentially just whack the button on my phone and the tracks will start playing. Watch the reverb unit as I start this track. So it jumped. That's my preset for my first set. I can change stuff on an individual basis. When this track finishes, it then jumps back to 0, which is a basic dry mix. I've hooked the radio mic straight into the reverb unit for this one because it just makes things a bit easier, considering this doesn't have send and returns, or it does, but they're not particularly good, so just simplifies everything. So we pull out the screen, you can see the set's now running through. I'll switch back to real run kit and you can see as it's progressing through and stuff. Now, not that you can see very much there, so I'll jump back to the main screen. So these are all the lighting cues. I'm going to stop this track here and I'm going to jump towards the end for reasons that will become apparent in a minute. Right, so jump straight through. The idea of Show Magic is that you do all your setting up at home and it's brilliant, and then you just basically press buttons to run everything. So we'll come to the end. Now you see that? That's my reverb off command, and all that is a 1 second MIDI file that controls a couple of system exclusive commands, which I play back alongside the track. The beauty of this is I can intersperse control changes amongst the songs if I want to do dynamic reverb changes or anything like that. So if we come towards the very end of the set, I'll pick it up where we left off using that button. So I just put this out the way, and you can see, watch the reverb unit. That will jump to 0. There we go, and that's now bypassed. So basically, that's the rack. Hope you've been. This has been informative. I know I'm not particularly good blah blah talker at stuff. I tell you, say too much, but you've got the basics on that one. Okay, enjoy.